Spark Racing Engines, Malahat Auto Wrecking, Grinders Automotive and Marine, and Cal Creek Mining, it's Robbie Price. Green flag on hot lap session number 1 for 360 sprint cars. Checkered flag flies on your first hot lap session for 360 sprint cars. Levi Clad is the fastest on the track, 12.361, his fastest lap time. Robbie Price second, 12.421. Jason Sowald third, 12.485, and Jordy Meese fourth with a 12.520. That is Colby Thornhill. Colby Thornhill in corners 1 and 2 as we go green on the second hot lap session for 360 sprint cars. Colton Heath in the 33 car goes to the top of the scoring pylon, 12.118, his fastest lap. Colby Thornhill now second quick, 12.184. Levi Klatt staying there from the first session in third. Tanner Holm fourth, and Cam Smith now in the 5th spot.
Pulling him up, coming to us from down south, it's Tim Martin. Tim Martin, the 51 car. Last time we saw this machine being driven by Kieran Silstra, so Tim back in for tonight's action.
Also have the 26 Rudine Racing Spaney Building Sage Fruit car out on the track. That is Levi Hillier. Levi Hillier in car number 26. Other car out on the track, another Levi 29K. That's Levi Kuntz. Levi Kuntz in the orange and black Leuna colors, number 29K.
And the 10 car out of the streets a couple seconds ago. Peter Drake, Pacific West Welding Marine, Skagit Speedway, KLR Suspension Pioneer Garage entry. "19 cars here tonight." We know the 55 of Starks did not have his transponder on.
Top 5 though overall, Caleb. Fastest overall in hot laps, a 33 of Colton Heath at 12.118. Colby Thornhill second, 12.184. Levi Hillier jumps to third quick overall in our 360s at 12.291.
Hammer down for our first car for qualifying tonight out of Langley, British Columbia. Driving the Chilliwack Ford Race Car Creative Triple X Capstone Plastering Cogswell Cogs. Number 77, it's Levi Klatt. Feature winner on the year here at Skagit Speedway. Klatt on the hammer for lap number 1, and his time is 12.224, 12.224.
Levi found a lot of success last year in the Sportsman Sprint cars, carried over much of that success to the 360s.
Second lap time is slower at 12.279, 12.279. Klatt leads us off with the first time trial lap.
Next out on the track, in car number 24 from Graham, Washington, in the Triple X Chassis Donut Racing Engine, sponsored by Borden's Auto Parts, Factory Cane, Taylor On Site, and Triple X, it's Jordy Meese. Jordy's first lap time is a 12.364, 12.364, the first lap time for Jordy Meese. Mish trying to shake the monkey off his back, had a string of bad luck here, but looking for better tonight as goes slightly quicker on lap number 2 at 12:302 for Jordy Neese.
Next out on the raceway is your track champion for 2024 from Pew out of Washington. Driving the TNC Concept Starts Racing AL Driveline, Newland Bar Service, Melton Fabrication and Truck Repair, and his wife, Allie, number 55, is Trey Starks. Starts on the hammer for lap number 1. His quick time at 12:132. 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. Second time by for Starks. 12:360. 12:360 for Trey Starks. He is your quick qualifier after 3 cars.
Next car on the racetrack from Cobble Hill, British Columbia, driving the Saratoga Motorsports Park, Shark Racing Engines, Malahat Auto Wrecking, Grinders Automotive and Marine, Cow Creek Mining, number 21P, it's Robbie Price. First lap time for Robbie Price is a 12:195. That's good for second quick. Looking for a little more speed on lap number 2, straight off of corner number 2. Robbie makes his way to the flag stand. 12:138, slightly better, but still second quick for Robbie Price.
4 cars down, 19 signed in, so 15 to go. And fire the next one, which is driver of the 10C. Goes out Bellingham, Washington. It's the PDR Marine Fabrication, Speedmark, Borthwick, KISM Reed Auto Machine Car of Colin Mackey. Colin Mackey, with support from Uncle Bill, the Bill's Racing Engines. And Mackey's maiden voyage 12:662 in time trials tonight. Lap 2 for Mackey. Comes across at 12:435. 4:35, the better of the 2 laps for Colin in the 10C.
You can see if these guys aren't quite in the groove they need to be in. There's that smoke coming off the right rear tire. You could see it all the way through 3 and 4 as he just spinning that tire, not getting any grip. So it will be interesting to watch the other guys try and find that grip, whether they find it on the bottom and a little bit of that moisture or up in the fluff there, up about midway through the corner.
So coming out to the race car next, this is the Carmart USA RPM Performance. Casey's Kitchen Messy Mutts. Thanks Jerry Lulu's Espresso 18 of Jason Solwald. Solwald in the 18. 12:235. Fourth pick for Solwald. 12:235. Flat for Jason. Good on lap number 2. He's third quick at 12:155. 12155 for Jason Solwald.
Next onto the track in car number 19, the PGH Excavating Gravity Coffee Missile Motorsports from Enumclaw, Washington. This is Colby Thornhill. Colby Thornhill in car 19. First time by for Colby will be fourth quick. It's 12:212, 12212, the lap time for Colby. Second time by, he'll stop the clock.
12:265 the lap, so slower on the second time by for Thornhill. But fourth quick out of 7 so far here at Skagit Speedway. Onwards we go. There's the 18, then the 19, now the 17 of Cam Smith. Quick time Espresso, quick time Transport, Women's Restoration and Fab, and DC Signs. Cam goes 12:340, 12:340 on his opening lap. Through lap 2, and it goes slower at 12:399, 399.
Next driver on the raceway in car number 91, the Great Western Transport, Skagit's White Push Truck, number 91 car. This is Chase Getz. Chase Getz in car number 91.
It is Getz with a 12:283 on his first time by, 12:283.
Good for 6 quick, looking for a little more speed here on lap number 2. He'll get it. He's fourth quick, 12:193 on lap 2 for Chase Getz.
Following him out there, it is the Grinders Automotive Marine. All in construction, Hamilton Construction, Stegman Powder Coating, 96 of Greg Hamilton. Hamilton Hamilton. Ninth on the field on lap 1 at 12:408, 12:408. Hamilton, second time by, improves, but does not improve his standing. Still not quick at 12:387. 12:387.
Next driver out in the 66, sponsored by Wing Down Driving Experience, Speedmart, Race Routine Foundation, Powder Coating Inc., and Shark Racing Engines, it's Tanner Holm. Tanner Holm's first lap is a 12:372, 1:2:372. That's good for 9th quick so far. Tanner joining us from Monroe, Washington tonight. Second lap time for Tanner, 12:340, slightly better, but still 9th quick for the 66 of Tanner Holm.
Time track champion out of Marysville in Mount Baker Landscaping, Brent Rents Premium Services, Mount Baker Trucking, Triple X Race Components, number 33, Colton Heath. Heath in the 33, hammer down to lap number 1, puts him 5th on the field at 12:196, 1:2:196. Best out of 4, Heath does not improve, 12:202. 2:02 on lap number 2.
Next car to join us in the 29K from Carnation, Washington. Sponsored by Leuna 292, George Anderson Company, Kerrigan Enterprises, Snow Valley Tree and Timber, and Premier Excavating. This is Levi Kuntz. First lap for Kuntz is 13th quick, 12:441, 1:2:441 for Levi. Rolls the bottom, slides up just a bit out of that bottom groove. Second lap time at 12:490, 1:2:490 for Kuntz. He'll take his first lap for his official time.
Following him, up the Speedway veteran out of Mount Vernon, the 33R is Bill Rude. Rude in the Skagit Roofing Zip Tune. Keystone Building Services, Sign Pro, Northwest Auto Body, Mel Decker Racing, 33R. Time 9 from Bill comes across at 12:744, 12:744 for Rude.
Driving really deep into corner 3, running the top there through the last corner.
Second lap at 12:800, 12:800 for Rude on lap number 2.
Next car out in the 95R. This is Dan Reynolds. Dan Reynolds from Lewiston, Idaho, sponsored by Sear Pro Torches, Diamondback Shooting Range, and Auto Body Super Center. 12:998, 1:2998 the first lap for Reynolds. Second time by 12:802, little improvement there, but 15th quick overall for Dan Reynolds.
Coming out next for the debut year it was for the 14-year-old out of Burlington, sponsored by Sage Fruit, Race Routine Foundation, Gold Buckle Espresso, Secura Steakhouse, After Hours Customs and Collision and Spany Buildings, the driver's Levi Hillier. Hillier on lap number 1, in and across at 9th quickest at 12:317. The feature winner on the year was Levi. Dominant here in the Sportsman Division and in 600 at Denny Speedway. 12:259 bumps him to 8th quick on lap number 2. Clocking in next from Deer Island, Oregon. TJ Richmond with us tonight. Richmond, Wounded Warriors Foundation, amongst the causes he supports, is TJ in and through at 13:105 on his first lap. All the good guys in the pit area really seem to have a pretty positive attitude about racing, no matter where he's up running at, anywhere here on the West Coast. Lap number 2 for Richmond is a 13:121. Following him out, Tim Martin starting to get some more seat time around the Pacific Northwest. That is Tim Martin out of Shelton, Washington, frequent regular at the Great Harbor Raceway. And Tim, first time by, 13:139. Martin, red, white, blue livery all over the 51 cars. His second time around goes 13:205 and 3:205. And our final qualifier is is in staging and ready to fire off. The familiar Lumley Family Racing 10, now being piloted by Brock's nephew. This is Peyton Drake on the racetrack. Peyton Drake with the 10 car. Pacific Coast Welding and Marine, Lumley Family Racing, Skagit Speedway, KLR Suspension, and Pioneer Garage.
Had some pretty good runs this year for only being thrown in the car a few times. Pretty fun to watch.
1200 feature winner early on in the season as well, as Drake comes 15th on the field with 12.476. 1 through 15 on the field within 3/10 of each other. Pretty tightly packed group. As Peyton on lap number 2.
A little slower there.
Just a hair at 12.536. 12.536.
So your quick time tonight in 360 sprint cars, the 55 of Trey Starks at 12.132. He stops the clock at. Second quick, Robbie Price, 12.138. Third quick was Jason Sowald. Fourth quick, Chase Getz. Fifth was Colton Heath. Colby Thornhill in 6th, Levi Klatt 7th, Levi Hillier 8th, and Jordy Meese 9th, with Cam Smith in 10th.